What's going on, everybody? So we're going to go ahead and do a recap for week 3 of the 2016 NFL season, and oh my goodness, was it action-packed. Wow, we're going to go ahead and start off with the Cardinals and the Bills. Now, over the last couple of years, I've gotten a lot of heat from guys that watch my videos. Excuse me. They always say stuff like, it's not Carson Palmer's fault. You're always saying that the guy's a bum. You don't have any proof. All right. I watched Carson Palmer come up. Bengals, TJ Who's Your Mama, Chad Ochocinco, stuff like that. Did he have an arm? Did he have a rocket? Was he able to throw the ball down the field? Absolutely. Was he ever a clutch quarterback? No. And like I said, it's not like Trent Dilfer winning the Super Bowl with the Ravens where he's a bum and the defense could take over, stuff like that. The Cardinals have a great defense, but Trent Dilfer didn't make stupid mistakes. He was able to manage the game. This guy's not even a game manager. He's supposed to be a star. I know he has all those stats in regular season. Bro, he's going to let you down. This man threw 4 picks. He threw 4 picks. You're not going to win anything with that. I went on Twitter about a week ago. Whatever he was saying on that. But I went on Twitter about a week ago when they were playing, and I tweeted, listen, Carson Palmer is the reason that Larry Fitzgerald lost a lot of years. Something like that I said. I can't say it verbatim because I've been drinking. But I'm going to tell you this right now. The guy sucks. All right? I'm not even going to really go more into it. The Bills played well. Look, LaShawn McCoy, he came out, he played well. I'm not going to really discredit, the Bills saying that the Cardinals just came out and laid down and took it in the mouth. I'm not going to say that. All I'm going to say is that the Bills really beat on them. You know what I'm saying? They really beat on them, and they showed that Carson Palmer is still the Carson Palmer that I thought he was. You can't come out there and do that. You just can't do it. And then, of course, Rex Ryan, after he beats them, in the post-conference, he's like, he's not worried about the Pats because it's not Tom Brady. See, that man right there, that's what I'm trying to tell everybody. That man needs to learn how to just be quiet with his trash talk. Because you're going up against Bill Belichick. He's going to game plan, regardless of who's under center. You're going to probably get your ass whipped. So why are you saying that? Like, why are you giving him locker room material? That's my issue with Rex. If he just stays quiet and goes out there and wins or lose against the Patriots specifically, who has been his nemesis forever, I'm comfortable with that. But stuff like that, Bill Belichick just laughing at him like, this guy is a clown. More than likely, if you're going to bet the Patriots have been, playing the Bills. But other than that, the Cardinals, man, look, I have nothing more to say about that other than as long as Carson Palmer is their quarterback, they will never win the championship. So they could have been favored all day long for the last couple years, whatever. It's all about who's throwing the football, and that's Carson Palmer. Raiders and the Titans. This one was a closely knit game. Mariota, he has flashes, man. He has flashes of looking like he's going to be that major guy, like he's going to be that prospect QB. Then he has times when he's average. I like his skill set. I don't think that it translates very well because Malarkey is not a good coach, and I don't think he's at the realm of being a Jeff Fisher or a Jim Caldwell as of yet, but I don't like him as a coach. I don't think that that's a good fit for that young man. I think that it's affecting him mentally. When your coach is straight garbage, it affects you mentally. I think it's really bothering Mariota that guy is his coach, and I think they need to fire him ASAP while I'm doing this recap. I think he needs to go. He's not the guy that the Titans need. He's just not the guy. And people can say whatever they want about Mariota. If you're being coached properly in this league as a young player, you're gonna shine. And just looking at what happens with other teams when they come out, look at the Denver Broncos with Simeon. Look at these guys come out, and when you're prepared, you show that you're prepared. You know what I'm saying? I don't like what I'm seeing with the Titans, bro. I just don't like what I'm seeing as far as coaching, and I think that's having a dramatic effect on the whole team. A coach means a lot, guys. For the younger guys that watch my videos, a coach means a lot. Trust me, I've coached for years. Listen, it means a lot. And these guys, like Jack Del Rio going for 2 in week 1, bro, that's what you got to do. You got to show your team that you have confidence. You got to do different things. The Titans are not showing anything, bro. The Titans are just, whatever. But Derek Carr did what he had to do, bro. Look, he came out, he performed when it was necessary. The Raiders were able to pull out a win. It's not really much to talk about as far as this game goes. It wasn't one of my more exciting ones. I kind of dabbled going back and forth for the most part, but I knew the Raiders was going to win. I bet the Raiders to win the game, so I knew that was going to happen just simply because they were playing the Titans, and I knew the gameplay management, the play calls are going to be trash because Mike Mularkey he doesn't know what he's doing. He just goes out there, looks like a douche on the sidelines, and everybody's like, "Oh yeah, but look at Mariota, bro. Look, coach, he's a young player. You have to coach according to his skill set." You understand what I'm saying? You can't just put a guy out there just start doing whatever you want. It doesn't work like that. That's not the way the NFL works. So until something happens with the coaching staff with the Titans, they'll continue to suck. As far as the Raiders go, I like where I see them headed, bro. They have potential, and I fully expect them possibly to make the playoffs this year. Redskins and the Giants. This was my game right here, bro. I don't really know what OBJ was doing, talking about, the refs. Oh, bro, they came up to me and they were like, yo, if you do anything, you're thrown out. Bro, you're just gonna dry snitch, and then you're gonna do an emotional fail. Bro, you try to throw, like, what was it? Was that the kicker net where you try to smash it and then hit him back? Like, bro, OBJ, you got your ass whipped. Wait, Eli Manning, look, I read you guys' comments every now and again. Obviously, I'm not on the comments like that. That's why some of your guys' comments stay there. Other than that, they just get deleted whenever I go through all of them if they're just stupid. But I saw some guys saying he was very respectable. He was asking, how does Eli Manning suck? What do you mean by that? In one of my last videos when I said that he has the best wide receiver core in football, but I don't know how he won 2 Super Bowls. Because if you look at Eli's career, Eli is a very, very lucky quarterback. From the time he was drafted by the Chargers, getting traded to everything about him. If he didn't have a Manning last name, it would be a different thing going on right now. And he's a very lucky quarterback. And sometimes Eli Manning is going to be Eli Manning, and he's going to throw a pick to end the game. It's going to happen. These things are going to happen. And that's what I mean about that. But the Redskins, they played hard. The Redskins did play this game very, very hard. So I can't just take everything away and just say it was all on Eli Manning's interception at the end that sealed it, but that was a big part. You got to be able to come down. You got to be able to be clutch, and that's the part about it. When he beat the Patriots in those 2 Super Bowls, it was just, I don't know if it was like the Lord himself just saying, like, look, Bill Belichick, you're a cheater, and I got to take care of you because look, Jesus, stretch my hands. Look, God, stretch. Something happened. Father, stretch my hands. No Kanye West. Somebody came down and made sure that the Patriots lost those Super Bowls. I watch those things, and I still sometimes watch the replays. I cannot understand with Randy Moss going 17, and how the hell do you lose? I don't know. I'm telling you right now, there was a special thing. Somebody sold their soul. Some kind of thing happened that we're never going to know about because it does not make any sense. I'm telling you, because Eli Manning is prone to throw interceptions all the time. He's prone to do that. Those are things that's going to happen, and that's what I meant. When I looked at this, I'm saying to myself, I told one of my friends, like, look, the Giants got this game. You know what I'm saying? The locker room was crazy. They going after Kirk Cousins. This one's a wrap. Then I'm watching the game like, what the, Eli Manning, at the end of the game, Eli Manning, though? Oh, you think that Eli Manning's going down the field, though? I'm like, nah, he's throwing a pick. And bro, he threw the pick immediately. And it's just like Carson Palmer or Jay Cutler. You can call it. Like, yo, you about to throw a pick. Oh, intercepted. Like, it happens all the time. That's what my issue is with Eli Manning. Other than that, has he made great plays? Yes. Has he been statistically a great quarterback overall? Maybe. He throws a lot of interceptions, but he can get the ball down the field. Okay, I'll give you that. But I can't give you guys the fact that he's like a great, Tom Brady-esque type quarterback. I'm not doing that. Just because he got the 2 Super Bowls, listen, man, it is what it is. I can't give that man an abundance of credit because I've watched him thoroughly play. The guy makes very, very horrible reads, and he's not somebody that's reliable. Point blank, period. And OBJ, you got to practice on your rage, bro. And then when you're going to snitch on the refs, you got to be prepared for what comes next week. Because now if you do anything, you get a personal foul. You got to be careful with those refs, bro. I don't like the rule about the personal foul BS. I really hate it because you're not allowing grown men to be grown men. But at the same time, everybody needs to understand, you know what I'm saying, that the National Football League is going to do whatever they want. And as long as people, the collective bargaining agreement, if you guys don't bring up stuff that makes sense and tell these guys, look, I'm not doing it, they're going to add these rules in. They're going to do whatever they want. But these things are stupid because it's grown men out there. And you want them to play like robots. It's stupid. You can't celebrate. It's just real dumb, bro. I'm not really feeling all that stuff. But at the end of the day, OBJ, man, Eli Manning's your quarterback. Deal with it. Okay, Browns at Dolphins. The Browns are garbage. So we already knew that this was going to happen. Hugh Jackson, I really feel bad for him because he gave RG knee a chance, and that's ultimately what's going to cost him his job. Okay, that's why sometimes it's just better to just give up on a mother effer. You know what I'm saying? Just say, you know what, RG knee, I really liked it. He was getting another chance. I thought that he would do well, but the man is injury prone, and it just really makes me feel bad for Hugh Jackson because you tried. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we could do it with this guy. But you forget that the man is made out of glass. Like, all right, yo, this guy's hurt. You bring him back now. He has a good game, but then they still lose. Now you're 0-3. All right, Hugh Jackson, you're getting fired. You know what I'm saying, bro? Listen, that gotta be fired before the season's over. Don't worry about it. The Dolphins, I'm not sold on Tannehill. I don't really give an F about it. They had a good game. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not even going to really go into it much. This game was not much to talk about. Yeah, it went to OT. I'm not concerned about it. Both these teams suck to me. The Ravens and the Jags, the biggest thing about this was the Jalen Ramsey trash talk afterwards with Steve Smith. You know, he said, I don't respect him as a man. That's hilarious. This game was wild, though, because the Jaguars actually looked like they had life towards the end. A close game to finish, but more overall, it was all about the trash talk. Let's just be honest about it. I was rolling. If you guys haven't checked the tweets, go please check the tweets. It's hilarious. And I'm going to be honest with you, Jalen Ramsey was playing Steve Smith Sr. very, very hard. But let's just be real about it. Steve Smith Sr. is like 1,000 years old. If he was in his prime and Jalen Ramsey was coming in as a rookie, he would have torched him unbelievably. So that's not even fair. It's like an elderly guy trying to fight, you know, a middle-aged man. It's not going to work, bro. But Steve Smith has a lot of pride. He's going to let you know about it. He's an OG in these streets. So he let him know about it at the end of the day. Let him know, I don't need your respect. But Jalen Ramsey's trash talk was hilarious. That's all that was entertaining about this game. This game was a trash can, all right? It was trash all the way through. I didn't enjoy 1 minute of it. Lions and the Packers. I don't know what the hell was going on in this game and why the Lions trying to make a comeback at the end, but I'm just very, very happy that the Packers have, you know, Aaron Rodgers, who's the greatest quarterback in the NFL right now. He's the best. He's the best quarterback. I don't give a F who else you're talking about. I don't care who you compare. I know Tom Brady's not in. He's suspended. Oh, give him a chance. No, I'm not giving him a chance. Aaron Rodgers has consistently been the best quarterback in the league for a while now. Even when he was all baffled up by the Seattle Seahawks, whenever he'd just be nervous or throwing the ball in the air, he was scared. You guys remember that? When the Seahawks used to be in his head? The Seahawks are not the same anymore, even though they had a big game. We're going to get to that in a second. But just thinking about Aaron Rodgers, that's the reasoning behind why a lot of this stuff with the Packers is more successful than not. It's Aaron Rodgers. This man is Houdini, bro. Every week he does something that's wild with evading something, throwing a dot. He uses his legs. He's running, he's sliding, he's doing something, bro. That's what this guy does. He's really, really good at what he does. And, you know, Jim Caldwell, I don't know how he's still a coach in the league, but it is what it is. The Packers came away with the win, and that's all we can really say about it. That's point blank, period. Looking forward to the other games, the Broncos and the Bengals. Simeon, okay, we spoke about this before. If you guys have been following my recaps, it's a reason why John Elway was like, yo, you know what, Osweiler? Eat 3 dicks, bro. You know, excuse my French, because Osweiler is trash. Listen to me. Let me be very, very clear to the Houston Texans fans. Osweiler is a freaking garbage disposal. That's what he is. Osweiler is, yo, Simeon, he's going to be all right. Like I said, it's a reason why Simeon had a relationship as a third stringer, bro, with Peyton Manning and this guy Osweiler. Osweiler just thought he was the man, I guess. You know, he has a big arm, he's a big guy. He just thought, like, you know what, I don't need this guy's help. I don't give a F. You can't be like that coming into a league like that with a guy with that much knowledge and Peyton Manning. You can't do that. You can't come off like that. And I think it more or less is more about his ego. I think Osweiler has a big ego just based on the way that he acts out in the open. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I can't really say a lot more than that other than what I see visually, that he looks like he just doesn't care about, you know, whatever, this guy's being an OG and stuff like that. I will tell you this, though. The Bengals, I believe, were favored in this game because I was doing a lot of betting. And when you bet with Marvin Lewis, you might as well just give your bank book away. Just give your checkbook away. Give you a account. Marvin Lewis is literally probably one of the worst coaches that has ever coached a sport. Let's just be honest about it. Let's stop running around and acting like we don't know what he's doing. We know what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking that the Bengals solely on defense would win this game. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know what you guys are thinking, but I'm like, you know what? When I pick it, I'm like, yo, you know, I like Simeon. I like the Broncos D, but you know, I gotta go with the Bengals. The Bengals defense is tough. Then I realized after I picked it, I'm like, oh, we're gonna lose our money. And I'm like, why? I'm like, oh, Marvin Lewis. You see what I'm saying, bro? Like, all this conversation happened within like 20 seconds. Like, oh, shit, oh, you bet that? Oh, G-Man, you bet it. I'm talking to myself. Like, yo, okay, yeah, Marvin Lewis. All right, we done. This guy is a joke. The the Red Rocket, Andy Dalton, bro, that dude is garbage. Look, I don't, look, man, I can't with the Bengals. I'm never gonna talk about them no more because now I feel like I gotta throw up in my mouth a little bit. So I'm never gonna talk about them no more. Vikings and the Panthers. Let's just say this, bro. I mentioned this last week when I was very, very distraught. And I was very upset that I had to say good things about Sam Bradford. The man is playing well, okay? We have to deal with that and understand that more so than being a game manager, he's able to make some plays. We have to be able to deal with that as people. I'm disgusted that he's getting wins. Like, seriously. I'm not trying to say I'm being a hater. I'm happy that this guy is experiencing that. But the Vikings defense, I've been tweeting this out since week 1. The Vikings defense and Mike Zimmer, listen, this defense is very, very extremely potent, bro. Why doesn't anybody listen to what I'm telling them? I'm like, look, every game they go into, I don't care about Blair Walsh. I don't care about us saying him miss every field goal. None of that stuff matters to me. Every game that the Vikings go into, they're going to be in the game because their defense is so dominant. Why isn't anybody listening to me, bro? Where the hell are my Viking fans that usually leave comments on my videos? What the F? You guys tweet me, I don't see any freaking messages on this YouTube video. Listen to me. The Vikings defense is an effing problem. They're savages. Cam Newton's running around in a top hat looking like a damn douche and getting destroyed. How do you not score any points in 3 quarters? This defense is something else. I'm gonna tell you this right now. This defense is something else. The only thing I tell you this, like right now, if Anthony Barr was a middle linebacker instead of like a, outside linebacker, I would compare this defense to like, the Ravens defense, that Super Bowl year where Ray Lewis, I don't know, was that a couple years after he murdered somebody? I don't know what he did. I don't know if he murdered somebody. I don't know what happened. Allegedly, I don't know what's happening with that. But, he's a smaller linebacker. But Anthony Barr and these boys, man, let me just explain something to you guys. Yo, get ready. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Yo, listen, man. The Vikings are not playing game. They're beating on the Packers. Listen, the Vikings, bro, let me tell you something, young fella, like going from the South. Let me tell you something, young fella. These Vikings, oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness, these Vikings. And these Panthers, though, I told you guys, the Panthers' chances were last year. And Cam Newton had his chance. He didn't dive in the pile. He showed that he was a sucker. That's what it is. Look, you can't live that down. You know what I'm saying? Even if you lose, if you put everything into everything that you do, it's a complete difference than when you don't do everything you're supposed to do. The Super Bowl is a very, very hard thing to get to. For him to look at it and analyze it like a genius, like, oh, bro, at the angle that it is, I'm going to get injured, I'm not jumping to the pile, that says a lot about your competitive nature. Even if you fake jumping into the pile, you got to jump into the pile because the way that I'm thinking right now, I don't like his chances to win the Super Bowl at all. Because the competition gets more and more stiff, and you still got Bill Belichick on the other side chilling. Even if the other AFC team, you know what I'm saying? The AFC is going to be tough for years to come. The Broncos, the Patriots, every year they've been doing whatever they're doing. So I don't know what you guys expect, but I don't expect anything as far as complete Super Bowls. And I believe that he had his shot, and Von Miller outshined him as the number 2 pick versus the number 1. He outshined him. Sometimes you make mistakes. You know what I'm saying, bro? Ryan Leaf, what's good? But at the end of the day, the Panthers look like garbage, and Cam Newton needs to stop running around with top hats on. You see what I'm saying, bro? He needs to stop doing that. He needs to stop thinking he's Sammy Davis Jr. The guy is a douche, okay? You're getting... Yo, I'm never going to say... Look, I'm done with the Panthers. Rams and Buccaneers, 37-32. Okay, look, Jeff Fisher's a horrible coach. I'm going to be honest with you guys. This game, I stayed away from. Because the Buccaneers, there's something about them, man, that I just don't like. And it's not Jameis Winston. I like Jameis Winston. I think that he has the potential to be a great quarterback in this league. Blase. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really saying anything bad about that aspect, but the Rams defense is still stout. The only problem with the Rams is that Jeff Fisher's their coach. It really sickens me that they have a winning record because that would mean that they're not going to fire him. But hopefully he F's up so bad that they get rid of him because I think that that's the problem with LA right now. I think that you don't bring Jeff Fisher to LA. You know what I'm saying? You start new. You get everybody fresh. Don't bring... Jeff Fisher is the problem. He's not a good coach. He's just not... He's been doing this for years. He's been an average, mediocre coach for years, and he's been getting away with it. As far as the Buccaneers go, they were putting up points some quarters. Them not scoring in the third was huge, but Jameis Winston is going to continue to evolve. Mike Evans is going to continue to evolve. Vincent Jackson is 95,000 years old, so I'm not expecting much from that, but again, this game right here, it was high scoring, but the Rams defense is a much better defense than they get credit for simply because Jeff Fisher's their coach. And it's not much to talk about with it. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, when I look at the LA Rams right now, all I see is Jeff Fisher, Hard Knocks. Like, why would you pick them to do Hard Knocks? Like, this guy doesn't win anything. You know what I'm saying? Why is he on Hard Knocks? Come on, look, I'm done with all that. 49ers and the Seahawks. Okay, Christy Michael. Look, you guys can do whatever you want. I'm going to tell you this right now. What's this guy's name again? I can't remember this guy's name. This guy is dating Ciara. Russell Wilson. This guy. That's all he's known as now is a baby daddy. He's never really a baby daddy, but he's taking credits for somebody else's baby. I don't know what he's doing, okay? But he did leave injured, and I know there's a lot of Seahawks fans in my last video. Yo, bro, you don't know what you're talking about. He was hurt. I don't give a F if he's hurt. If you're hurt, don't come to the game. I don't care. Bro, that's not my problem, bro. Listen, if you're hurt, go sit your ass down someplace and go act like you're somebody else's dad. doesn't matter to me. He got to stop doing that. That's just stupid. You know what I'm saying? Having Instagram videos, this guy's calling you dad. Cut it out, man. You know what I'm saying? Cut all that stuff out. Start focusing on football. I like what I saw from the Seahawks. You know, what was that other dude? Jimmy Graham having over 100 yards, stuff like that. That's all going to help. The 49ers look really, really bad, though. Chip Kelly looked really, really fat. And I don't know that I had to do anything, but those are just things that I was thinking about during the game. I wasn't really impressed overall with the Seahawks. It was run game and defense, but they're missing something. And I don't know what it is. But they are missing something. And they were supposed to beat the 49ers like this. You know what I'm saying? This is supposed to happen. This wasn't something that it wasn't like they weren't in favor to do this. The spread was like 13.5 or something like that. So something, I don't remember what it was, man. Like I said, I was drinking a lot. But they were supposed to do this. So I'm not really worried about it. I do believe that a lot of people think that Kaepernick gives the 49ers the best chance to win. We'll see what Chip Kelly can do with that. But the Seahawks just beat them down outright. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what goes on with this, and I'll be watching it closely. But I don't expect Kaepernick to get a start anytime soon. It's possible because Chip Kelly doesn't really listen to what people are saying. He just does whatever he wants and just runs around and eats 5 cheeseburgers every hour. That's pretty much it. Oh, the Jets! Fitzpatrick threw 5 picks, bro. He threw 5. Look. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He threw 5 picks. Fitzpatrick is a clown. And this is why there was no open market for him when he was trying to get more money, when he had a better deal with the Jets, because he has the potential to play like this. This man threw 5 interceptions. 5. How in the hell do you throw 5 interceptions? Is there enough time in the game to do that? You don't really have that many possessions. Bro, 5 interceptions though? You really went out there and threw 5 interceptions. This motherfucker, 5. Bruh. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ever see those Instagram and those vibes? Bruh. That's what I was doing. I'm like, did he throw another one? Bruh, another one. DJ Khaled boys. Are you serious right now? This guy is a doo-doo stain in white underwear, bro. I don't even want to see this guy Fitzpatrick play again. I would rather Geno Smith do that. You know what's funny about this? Even if you put Geno Smith out there, I guarantee you Geno Smith doesn't throw 5 picks. You guys, listen, if you guys have, look, bro, go to Twitter right now when you're done watching this video, and all you got to do is write Geno. If you write Geno, that means that you think that Geno could have done a better job than this bum mother effer Fitzpatrick. Because in my opinion, I think Geno Smith would have did a much better job yesterday. In my opinion. That's all. I don't want to. The Chiefs. Kudos to the Chiefs. All you guys right there, man. You went out there and handled your business on these pump mother effer Jets. You handled your mother effing business. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. It's all about Fitzpatrick. That mother effer right there is garbage. I'm gonna tell you this right. That mother effer right there is straight trash. Chargers and the Colts. Listen to me. I don't know how the Colts are winning games. I will tell you this: the Chargers are pretty banged up, man. They should have won this game though. They had some minor issues that went on in the game, but I don't like the Colts at all. And I think that Andrew Luck is a bum, and I think that he's getting away with being the highest paid quarterback. And I just think that Phillip Rivers, if he didn't go to the Chargers, would have already had Super Bowls and been a much better quarterback than Eli Manning right now. Let's just be honest with it. Phillip Rivers is the whole goddamn team, and he's been there for so long, but nobody really gives him credit for that. I do, because I look at things differently. The man throws the ball like he has a problem, like he has a brain problem, but he's a very, very good quarterback, and he can get the ball down the field. The man's been doing it for years, man, and I don't appreciate the fact that he doesn't get the credit that I believe that he deserves. This team would have not done as much if Phillip Rivers was not the quarterback. Let's just be honest about it, bro. Like, I'm gonna go hard on dudes, but I'm gonna give dudes that deserve the credit. And whenever I told people in the barbershop, oh yeah, Phillip Rivers, he throws the ball like he has cerebral palsy, all that stuff. I'm like, okay, bro, look, whatever, bro. I understand all that. I understand you guys making fun of him, but the guy still gets the job done. Look at his stats, bro. You telling me if Phillip Rivers was on the Giants and it was the way they were supposed to be or whatever, that the Giants wouldn't still have Super Bowls? Probably they wouldn't have beaten the Patriots like that, because I don't know, that has to be like some kind of crazy witch thing where they're praying against Bill Belichick for that to have happened. But look, I just believe Phillip Rivers don't get enough credit, man. Yo, kudos to the Colts for getting the win, but I think they suck. The Steelers, though. The Steelers should be completely embarrassed. And all you guys that were laughing at me when I said that Carson Wentz may be the answer for the Eagles, you guys still laughing at me? Because I didn't expect this to happen. This right here is my swag. I did not expect the Eagles to come out there and ramrod. I'm talking about, look, they just stopped fighting. They just bent over. Bro, the Steelers bent over. It was like, yo, what you putting in next? This was bad. This was bad overall. And I told you guys, I picked the Giants to win the NFC East, but the Eagles have been... Carson Wentz is doing something to me, bro. He can ball. And I'm watching, I'm like, bro, look at this dude's step. Oh, look at that step. Look at his drop back. I'm like, yo, what the F? Even, remember in the preseason when this man did a flip like he was in Madden, and everybody's like, yo, bro, this guy is wild. And I was saying, I love that, bro, because it's the love of the game that makes you great. It's not about just being a prototypical quarterback. It's about the love of the game. And this man loves this game more, I believe, than a lot of the other guys that are actually playing the quarterback position right now. You know what I'm saying? I think this guy right here is going to be, oh my God, I think he's going to be really good. If he can just continue, you know, Doug Peterson and these boys continue to grow around him, the Eagles defense, and yo, the Eagles defense was so stout, I didn't know what the hell, did I miss something? I did not know the Eagles, you know, bro, their defense, I don't even know what to say about it. But I'm still locked up right now from watching it. Like, I was locked up. Like, I couldn't even move. I'm like, God damn, they locking me down too? I couldn't even get up to give me some more goddamn food during the game. Like, damn. Bro, you gonna press me like that? I can't get the call rep? These mother effers were all over the Steelers. AB still had over 100 yards, but bro, let me just tell you something. Hey, Steelers fans, that was a horrible, horrible, horrible showing. You guys went out there and bent over and took it every kind of way. It was disgusting to me. Kudos to the Eagles, though. Congratulations on the win. Bears and Cowboys. Do we need to really even talk about this game? I guarantee you right now, nobody in this goddamn chat, or if you're listening to me in another country, shout out to all the people across the country that are listening to me, and across the world. You know, Gmi's world is global now. Thank you so much to iHeartRadio, iTunes, Android, and any device that you're listening to this on. Nobody expected the Bears to win this game. But Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott, you got these boys running around doing whatever you want to. Listen, John Fox is starting to piss me off. Okay? Let me just be very, very clear with you guys. John Fox is starting to piss me off. His face, seeing his face, the way he chews gum, everything about that is annoying me. And now I need him gone. Fire his ass right now. Because he is a joke. Okay? And it's a bad joke. It's a very, very poor joke. It's like you go out on a first date with a chick and then she tells you a corny joke, you got a fake laugh, but you know it's corny. It's that kind of joke. It's disgusting me at this point. The Bears, I know Jay Cutler, all the stuff, yeah, hurt. Let me tell you something right now. I'm going to tell you this right now. I don't care who's hurt. I don't care if the quarterback's not in. I don't care who's in there. John Fox needs to be fired. Okay? That mother effer right there needs to go. But on another note, Tony Romo, I don't think we need Tony Romo no more. Listen, I'm going to tell you this right now. Hey, guys, remember I told you this. When I saw Dak Prescott acting like that, acting like a wild savage in the preseason, everybody like, yo, just a preseason? That man could be the face of the Dallas Cowboys franchise and bring you guys back to the promised land. Let me just tell you that, okay? They got to work on their defense a little bit. Their offensive line is pretty stout. Dak Prescott can do wonders for this Dallas Cowboys franchise. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it at that. Ezekiel Elliott looking good, too. I hope you guys enjoyed this recap for Week 3. Be sure to look out for the Monday night recap that's coming probably later tomorrow. Until next time, it's always and forever one love. Subscribe. Gmi's World.